This video is brought to you by my fans. Thank you guys so much for helping me make up my mind on which topic I wanted to cover. Hello everyone, my name is Blue Raven 666 and one of you guys gave me a brilliant idea. As some of you might know, in my 10,000 subscriber special, I brought up tarot reading. And for those of you who don't know, I do, as a matter of fact, read tarot. And one of you guys had the brilliant idea of combining two of my favorite things, tarot cards and Hazbin Hotel. Today, I will be taking some of the characters from Hazbin Hotel and align them up with their corresponding card from the Major Arcana. A little bit of info first, for those who might be a little bit confused. A tarot card deck, or fortune-telling cards, are composed of two main groups, the Major Arcana and the Minor Arcana. The Minor Arcana consists of 56 cards, 4 suits with 14 cards each. The Major Arcana consists of 22 cards, which are the cards that most people recognize in a reading. The Fool, the Lovers, Death, the Tower, just to name a few. The reason I will only be referring to the Major Arcana in this video is because it is much easier for a person to identify with a member of the Major Arcana than it is with a member of the Minor Arcana. A little disclaimer first before we start diving in. No two tarot readers interpret the cards in the exact same way. If you are a tarot reader, how I read and interpret my cards may be different than how you interpret your cards. So, if you feel like a different major suits a certain character, that's fine. Feel free to tell me about it in the comment section below. When I look at Charlie, all I see is a beacon of innocence. To me, there isn't a single card among the Major Arcana that suits her better than the Fool. At face value, this may seem more like an insult than a compliment. However, when it's in its upright position, the Fool represents innocence and having faith in the future. Reversed, it can represent a lack of direction, naivete, and poor judgment. And so, I feel like on both ends of the spectrum, the Fool perfectly fits every aspect of Charlie's character. Vaggie was a very difficult character for me to sort out. She's very violent and aggressive, and just an angry person in general. And the only card befitting a person of that nature would be the Tower. However, it's clear that Vaggie also cares about Charlie and is capable of being a competent leader. She is the Happy Hotel's manager, after all. Because she's all over the place at the moment, I gave her two members of the Major Arcana, the Chariot and Justice. When reversed, the Chariot is a card of scattered energy and self-doubt. In short, a mess. And that's what I see when I look at Vaggie. A mess that needs to learn self-control and overcome her anger and distrust. Justice does help her in this effect, though, as Vaggie is also someone who is more easily able to see beyond a person's facade and see a person or situation for how they really are. Her interactions with Alistair is a perfect example of this. Angel Dust is a drug addict and a male prostitute, a creature of habit, so to speak. I really feel like he's a character that can either move forward and change for the better, or choose not to change at all and stick to his old habits. It's for this reason that I feel like the Hanged Man represents him as well as what the future can hold for him. I've got two words for you, buddy. Chaos and destruction. Alistair is the Tower, without a doubt. Many people who are familiar with tarot cards would say that Husk is represented by the Wheel of Fortune. Because gambling. What is Husk? He's a gambler. However, while the Wheel of Fortune can represent chance, luck, and winning, or disappointment, mishap, and misfortune, I don't see these things representing Husk's character. Instead, I see someone who is withdrawn from others. A sad, bitter individual who could be in a perpetual state of self-reflection. That's why I have chosen the Hermit to fully represent this beloved cat demon of ours. Alright, Nifty is an absolute enigma to me. It's hard to tell what exactly she's in hell for, and if her childlike demeanor is genuine, or if it's backed up with wicked intent. Is she just misunderstood? Or is she trying to lure people in so she can psychopathically attack them the first chance she gets? I don't know. She's very difficult to read and very unpredictable, and so that's why I believe the major that suits her best is the moon, because that is the one major that completely eludes me and is the most difficult for me to read. Cherry Bomb is spontaneous and chaotic, original, and someone who tends to follow her own path. And so I'd say that, like Charlie, the fool's spontaneous nature suits her very well. Lilith is the queen of hell, as the mother of all the incubi and succubi, a very romantic partner towards Lucifer, and a very talented actress as well. No contest, Lilith's major arcana is the Empress. If you think I'm about to say the devil on this one, you are dead wrong, my friend. Given that he's extremely powerful and the father of Charlie, as well as being described as having the same personality as Willy Wonka, I feel like Lucifer is, without question, best represented by the Emperor. There isn't all that much that we know about Vox's character, but we do know that he's rivals with Alistair, an attention seeker, and that angering him could cause some trouble for all of hell. In my own opinion, the only major that suits a demon like that is the Tower. These were really the only characters that I could confidently match with the members of the Major Arcana. But, to spice things up a little bit, I'd like to toss in a few bonus characters from Helluva Boss. We have yet another character being represented by the Fool, and this time, it's Blitz. Blitz definitely reflects the more negative aspects of the Fool tarot card, mainly being ignorant, lacking direction, having very poor judgment, and being ridiculously impulsive. As he's an imp, i.e. a natural-born creature of hell, I doubt this will change anytime soon. Do I even need to say it? The lovers, of course! Luna is chock full of rage and aggression. That is on a whole different level from Vaggie or any other character that we see in any of the shows. The only card that I could really link her to is the Tower. Stolas could be many things. He's very promiscuous, a dork of a dad, and he's very regal and narcissistic. The only major that I found suited him the most was the Devil. The Devil Tarot card is a major riddled with materialism, temptation, and maintaining unhealthy relationships, all of which we see in the pilot to Helluva Boss. Stolas is very materialistic, he engages in sexual acts with Blitz, despite having a wife and a daughter, so the Devil Tarot card is definitely one that suits someone like him. That's all I have for this video, you guys. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to learn more about tarot reading and the meanings of the cards, let me know in the comments, and let me know what you thought of this video. Which members of the Major Arcana do you think fit the characters best? Let me know in the comment section. My name is BlueRaven666, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye! Oh, and by the way, if you hated the transition sounds that were in this video, you can thank the people that have whined about my previous transition sounds in past videos. Sometimes I choose the transition sounds that I do because they're the least annoying option.